Hello. This is the Grief Time channel. Today we're going to tell you which celebrities have passed away. Videos are published every day. Subscribe and press the bell.
American actress popular for her film and television roles from the late 1950s until the early 1980s, her best-known role was as an elegant Japanese dancer starring with Marlon Brando in the drama Sayonara. She also acted in several other films and TV shows with fellow performers such as Miyoshi Umeki, James Garner, Bob Hope, Cary Grant, and Toshiro Mifune. Date was born on July 24, 1925 in Seattle, but raised in Los Angeles as a Nisei. Her parents had immigrated from Japan. In 1942, following the signing of Executive Order 9066, she was interned with her family at the Gila River War Relocation Center in Arizona. English author, essayist, and playwright. Over the course of her 55-year writing career, she published 31 novels, including Puffball 1980, The Cloning of Joanna 1889, Wicked Women 1995, and The Bulgari Connection 2000, but was most well known as the writer of The Life and Loves of She-Devil 1983, which was televised by the BBC in 1986. Married 3 times and with 4 children, Weldon was a self-declared feminist. Her work features what she described as overweight plain women. She said there were many reasons why she became a feminist, including the appalling lack of equal opportunities and the myth that women were supported by male relatives. Russian lawyer and politician who served as the chairman of the government of Dagestan from 2010 to 2013. Prior to entering politics, Abdullayev was a lawyer. Abdullayev was a graduate of Dagestan State University, member of the ruling United Russia Party. He rose to the second highest position in Dagestan by 2010. Abdullayev died while crossing a road in the Dagestani capital of Makhachkala on 18 December 2023, age 61. Dutch-Canadian mathematician and computer scientist whose research in the foundations of logic programming and constraint logic programming was highly influential. Van Emden was born in Velp, the Netherlands, and his early childhood was spent mostly in the Dutch East Indies. He did his national military service in 1959-1960, serving as pilot and commissioned officer. He attended National Flight Training School and worked for KLMA pilot from 1960 to 1963. Van Emden completed an MSc from the Delft University of Technology in 1966 and a PhD in computer science from the University of Amsterdam in 1971. His dissertation, titled An Analysis of Complexity, was in information theory and data analysis. American professional baseball player. He played in Major League Baseball as a first baseman from 1966 to 1976. Most prominently as a member of the newly formed San Diego Padres, who joined the league as an expansion team in 1969. He was among the inaugural inductees into the Padres Hall of Fame. Colbert played 6 seasons with San Diego from 1969 to 1974, earning all 3 of his All-Star selections and becoming the first star player for the young franchise. Through the 2022 season, he still held the Padres' career record for home runs on 63 and ranked among the Padres' top 10 in numerous offensive categories. American far-right politician who was a Republican member of the Arizona State Senate. He rose to national prominence as the primary sponsor of Arizona's Spend 70, a controversial anti-illegal immigrant measure that was signed into law in 2010. He was elected president of the Arizona Senate when the Senate began its January 2011 term, but then suffered a dramatic reversal of fortune when he was ousted in November 2011 recall election, the first legislator in Arizona history to be so removed from office. He served as vice chair of the Arizona GOP, but he resigned the position in September 2014 after controversy over a eugenicist comment about forced sterilization of poor women on Medicaid. Canadian artist who worked in a range of media including film, installation, sculpture, photography, and music. His best-known films are Wavelength in 1967 and El Region Central 1971, with the former regarded as a milestone in avant-garde cinema. Michael James Alex Snow was born in Toronto on December 10, 1928. He studied at Upper Canada College and the Ontario College of Art. He had his first solo exhibition in 1957. In the early 1960s, Snow moved to New York with his wife, artist Joyce Wallgren, where they remained for nearly a decade. For Snow, this move resulted in a proliferation of creative ideas and connections, and his work increasingly gained recognition. He returned to Canada in the early 1970s, American politician of the Democratic Party. He was a member of the Connecticut House of Representatives, representing the 100th district in Middlesex County from 2019 until his death in 2023. In 2007, he was elected to the Middletown, Connecticut Planning Zoning Commission. Williams was unanimously made chair of the commission 2 years later. Williams was elected as Middletown treasurer in 2011 and re-elected in 2015. He was the director of policy and advocacy for Excellence Community Schools, a charter school system in Stamford, Connecticut. Williams was elected to the Connecticut House of Representatives in 2018, winning 61 of the vote over 39 for Republican candidate Anthony Jenner. German shot putter, who in 1961 became the first German woman to throw over 17 meters, 17.18 mem. Garish Komberger competed at the 1960 and 1964 Olympics representing the United Team of Germany, and at the 1968 Olympics representing East Germany, and finished in 6th, 2nd, and 5th place, respectively. At the European Championships, she won a silver medal in 1962 and finished 5th in 1969. In 1964, Garish Komberger set a new indoor world record at 17.18 May, and nationally, she won East German titles in 1961 to 1965 and 1967. American actor, he played criminal psychologist Dr. Peter Silberman in The Terminator in 1984, Terminator 2, Judgment Day 1991, and Terminator 3. Rise of the Machines 2003, Boen was also very active in the voiceover field, voicing characters such as Mr. Horace Bleekman in Clifford the Big Red Dog, Police Chief Knifke in Bonkers, the narrator in King Tarina's Methyl, I World of Warcraft, Senior in Kim Possible, and LeChuck in the Monkey Island series. Earl Boen was born on August 8, 1941 in New York City. On television, some of Bowen's early roles include The Streets of San Francisco, Hawaii Five-0, The Jeffersons, Judge Barnes on What's Happening, and District Attorney Hepburn on Kojak.